Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty Season 7, Episode 4. If you want to see my reaction videos, you know, about the last episodes of the Season 7, I'm gonna put the links, you know, into the eye, and I'm gonna put also the link for the playlist that I made for Rick and Morty, because if you don't know it, I've binge watched all of Rick and Morty, and that was so cool. At first, you know, I thought that I would watch only the Season 1, and turned out that I was having so much fun with Rick and Morty that I wanted to see more. You know, it was really like a recreation for me to watch Rick and Morty, and with time this show totally got me by going really deeper with the characters, for sure with Rick. So it was so cool, and really now I'm totally involved into this show, and even made an escape game based on the universe, you know, of Rick and Morty that I put on my Patreon. If you're subscribing to my Patreon, you're gonna have all of the regular advantages. I'm gonna come back to it later, but you're gonna have also access to that escape game that you can download, print at home, you know, and that you can play with your friends. So it's really cool, you know, like I'm really glad each time to be there for a new episode of Rick and Morty. For my Patreon, you have extended or full reaction part videos, you know, for this episode, meaning that you have an extended reaction part, which is already great because I'm not forced to cut that much to play with opacity and stuff for Rick and Morty. And for some big episodes, in fact, I don't put the extended reaction part, and I put the full reaction part, the entire episode, because, you know, it's big episodes, I don't want to get into it for Patreon, I really want to share everything with you guys. So extended or full reaction parts for these videos, and you have them one day sooner on my Patreon, in case you can be interested to have these advantages, you know, one day sooner these videos with an extended or full reaction part, to have access to all of my binge watching of Rick and Morty with all of these advantages, and to have also the escape game that I made for Rick and Morty. You can come on my Patreon, you can subscribe only for the time of this new season if you're only interested by Rick and Morty. And that's it, you know, it's really like you're paying for the month and you have access to all of the videos of the month, and also all of the videos, all of the things that I posted before that, in case you're interested. Okay guys, new episode right there. I think that it's gonna be a funny episode. You know, we had the two first episodes which were really funny episodes and really independent funny episodes. Like, you could have put them anywhere into the season, it would have worked no matter what. And you know, before the episode 3, I was telling you, okay, I'm expecting a deeper episode for the episode 3 or for the episode 4, because at some point we need one. And it turned out that it was the episode 3, which was an entire therapy episode for Rick, and that was so cool. Like, you know how much I love when he's going in therapy with his therapist, you know. So to have an entire episode with her, it was nice. To have her flirting with the president, that was not nice. Like, I did not appreciate it, because no, she needs to stay focused on Rick, you know. And I'm not sure that the president right there on Rick and Morty is really a good deal for her. But no matter what, we had a lot of moments with her and Rick, and he took her to talk to Infinity, to have a couple therapy session, you know, for Infinity to realize that Rick really changed. Okay, slowly, really slowly, like normally for characters into shows it's episode by episode. For Rick it's season by season, like really little step by little step, but still it changed, and their relationship was toxic, so it's based, you know, on something wrong. So even if they have feelings still for each other, and we saw it because Rick was feeling sad and stuff like that, you know, when Infinity told him to leave, still everything began, you know, on something wrong and toxic, and they changed, they are not who they were when they fall in love, so it can't be, you know, this relationship can't be. It's sad, but it's like that, and I think that they both realized it. It doesn't mean that we're never gonna see her again, I don't think so, but at least they're not gonna have that thing anymore, you know, it's not gonna be a question anymore to get back together. And really, that was a therapy session for Rick, for their relationship. It was so cool, I loved it so much. But after that deep episode, I expect this one to be funnier, you know, to be really a funny, independent episode. It could be great also to have Morty into it, like the last one was really about Rick, so this one we need to have our duo back. Or maybe, you know, one of you told me a good theory, the fact that maybe all of this season is gonna be about Rick exploring, you know, his relationship with people. Like the first episode was about his relationship with his friends. The second episode was about his relationship with Jerry. The last one was about Rick's relationship with Infinity. And maybe it can be like that, you know, like we can go deeper. I mean, with really like relationships which are the most important for Rick through the season. So, you know, maybe we can have one about Summer, then one about Morty, then one about his daughter, you know, and then to end maybe with his wife, with what happened to his wife and all. It's an interesting theory. I would appreciate it, you know, if really the writers, they thought about something like that, building the season around that and to make it progress, you know, like that, to go deeper with Rick's relationships each time. It would be nice, really nice. We'll see if that person was right, but that's really a theory that I appreciate. Okay, I think that I'm gonna end this intro right there. Let's go for this episode. Like I said, you have advantages on my Patreon. You have these videos one day sooner with an extended or full reaction part. And it's the best way to support me if you want, if you can. It can be truly appreciated. Like, I'm Little Reactor on YouTube, but also on Patreon. I love all of you guys on YouTube and on Patreon. But if you can support me on my Patreon, it can be appreciated. And if you can't, you can still do it on YouTube, you know, by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. You know that for YouTube, what counts, it's numbers. So give him numbers. And me, it's mostly the comments. If you want to really talk to me and all, it's really by the comments on YouTube. I'm reading all of them. I'm liking and responding to some of them. So it's like that. Let's go for this episode. Fair warning also before all of this video, this reaction part. Maybe, you know, the light is gonna change during the episode. Like, really, it's an autumn weather. So right now, it's really like I have a big cloud hiding the sun, but maybe suddenly the sun is gonna come and it's gonna be a shiny one and I'm gonna be forced, you know, to close my blinds, so lights can change each second. Let's go for this episode. Okay, that was a fair warning. It's just a dream. You know, it's too good to be true for Rick and Morty.
What's the secret ingredient? No, why? No, of course it's a person. Rick, why couldn't it just be spaghetti?
You're cooking your spaghettis into a dead body? Why am I not surprised? Like, really, I'm like Morty.
I'm just going to say this as simply as possible and let you not believe me. On this planet, people that kill themselves turn into spaghetti.
Really?
Car crash. And suicide. Rick, I don't... Are you two eating the corpse? It's okay. It's spaghetti. Morty, they don't know what that is.
Ah! Okay, they don't know.
What? Where am I? In a morgue, eating bodies. What? You were just leaving. All you had to say. Whose car is this? Whose sunriser is this? What's the sign? Jesus. Sorry. It's always embarrassing.
I thought this episode would be about that, you know, him discovering what his life is.
I want to know their names. Who? Michael? I want their names or I'm telling Mom. And no more spaghetti nights. Suck. Where's the thing? Where's the man in black thing? Names.
I understand the thing, you know, about humanizing the persons who are giving you this spaghettis. But how is it gonna help you to know their names? You're gonna pray in front of your spaghettis?
If anyone would like to say a few words about Lawrence.
Okay.
After Lawrence died, we,
Ate him?
him.
They don't know about spaghettis and all.
You turn into what my planet considers food. Spaghetti. It brought us together. I hope that helps make it right.
No.
Morty ruined spaghetti night.
Correct. Summer, it was people.
It was people, Summer.
First octopus, now this.
Is it also an episode about the fact that we need to know what we eat on our lives and the fact that
Oh, sorry.
to discover what truly we are eating, it can disgust us?
Hi, Morty. I'm the president of this planet. I
Hello?
saw the video of you at that funeral.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
This is the spaghetti of a person that took their own life. They did consent to be eaten. Wow, yeah, amazing as always. Not gonna lie.
You need him to try them?
Morty, how would you feel about being a kind of ambassador?
A liaison between our worlds.
You want to
hold on.
sell?
I went to that funeral
What?
because...
My name is Tanya Radcliffe. I've been living in pain for years. So when doctors told me I could finally have the right to die if I agreed to be dead.
Okay, now it's beginning to be a debate about euthanasia. Like,
Maybe it's time we allow some people the right to die and be delicious.
Please feel free to finish, Tanya. No, I think I'm good. Thanks, Tanya.
I could
Really
not
were
do it,
tasty.
you know, eat these spaghettis even if they are delicious.
Actually, can I take her to go?
No, I could not.
Ready for more ethical spaghetti!
I love
Is it called spaghettis? Oh, really? It's about what you eat, and now that you think that it's ethical, it's okay to eat it. It's about meat, ethical meat, killing animals, but in an ethical way.
Suicide spaghetti is 100% ethical, single-origin pasta. Oh, dear God. Is this people or not people? I just need to know how much I should pretend to be upset.
Pottery.
Hi, I'm Roger Wayne Mark. I was a serial killer and cannibal, and now I get to kill myself to be food for you. Anyway, please enjoy me.
It's ethical, but he was someone who killed a lot of people, so...
Really nice. What is all this? Cans of spaghetti selling out to every neighboring planet. Want to go see how ethical it is down there?
Oh,
This is Spaghetti Planet?
it changed a lot.
What happened? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. See that?
Okay, now it's about
Scenic jump. To be safe to
industry killing a planet.
Oh, and for TV, wall-to-wall reality television, but not the good kind.
No!
I'm a murderer! Oh, no, Morty. What you did was much more indirect.
Yes, he's not killing the person, but he's eating
Are making a lot
them.
of
You're not killing the animals, but you're eating the meat.
That space where you paused is where you should have said mental health care. But we can fix it, right, Rick? You mean me? You want me to fix it? A moment. You help me. I promise I'll never look under the curtain at a Rick thing to figure out what's bad about it ever again. Never say
Oh,
never.
no.
Rick, you're always doing clones, right? What are you suggesting here? A sped up lifespan and indoctrination program?
Okay.
I won't be delicious for them!
It didn't take
No,
a long time, you know, like...
Go. Subject 1. No frontal lobe, no empathy centers, otherwise the same physiology as a person.
Oh, and now you're making experiences on these people, clones, animals.
So, horrible, unimaginable pain from the moment it's born. Oh, jeez, oh no, Rick! So, I didn't even bother to make it try.
He knows you enough and he doesn't want to upset you. That's why I'm taking from that. I'm an optimist person. Okay, industrial ways of making spaghettis, you know, like... It's ethical, but it's industrial, like... Ouch. What?
Please, go ahead. You just want me to kill myself, so you can
How long does a society take to collapse?
Let's find
5 days, apparently?
You say they're out of spaghetti. Then let's go down there and make some.
So, I'm gonna force people, yes, to kill themselves.
over, you ghoulish little corpse-eating alien. You've helped enough.
Yes.
Is there anyone else left who might want to kill themselves?
There's one, but good luck.
Who?
2 months to live. Bedridden. Terrible pain. Whoa.
I wish I could die. I won't feed your sick system of profit. Integrity means living with pain.
This would
A
end
little.
any trade. Did you have a euthanasia chamber ready to go?
Apparently. I'm a little afraid to ask the question why.
This guy here, he's gonna do the deed, and I'll synthesize it. This is the Kitty Hawk of our Wright brothers flight. Now, Fred, just think about your life. This machine will put it on screen for everyone to see.
You had a good life, you had a good life.
Garden grows, 'cause I just wanna fly. Baby, I just wanna fly. Wanna live, I don't wanna die. Baby, I just don't
Studied out
Baby, you're the same as me.
and far from younger.
You and I can live forever.
Oh, the fact that he's eating all of that strawberry
Don't really
things.
wanna know as it soaks you to the bone. Maybe
Oh.
I all the things that I wanna be. Now is not the time to cry. I think you're the same as me. We see things I'll never see.
Ah,
Maybe
it's true.
how your garden grows.
It's great, it's already.
Wanna fly. Maybe I just wanna fly. Wanna live, I don't wanna die. Maybe you're the same as me. We see
Found each other again at least. Let's say that you had a complete life. Strawberries.
Bon appetit.
You just understood that you're eating someone, right?
You did it, didn't you? You couldn't change everyone's taste buds, but you could make it just tasteful. You're asking whether this was a story about right and wrong. The answer is, I don't care. Do more.
You care little, you did that, Rick.
Right, so you live, even when it means eating. And Fred here really did it well.
How is this? Where's
Nah.
the spaghetti?
Why don't you go fuck yourself, Summer?
What?
What's wrong with Summer?
It's a new habit.
Try them.
Is it actually Salisbury steak?
Do you want
Please.
to know or not?
No, thanks.
I'll tell you, but I need you to know the truth is horrible.
So don't say it.
Accident, you can't blame me.
That's where vacuum cleaner bags come from.
Oh, maybe it's another reality?
Did you get any of that?
That was a cool episode! This episode is breaking a little the theory that one of you guys had and that I truly loved about the fact that this season might have been about exploring all of Rick's relationships. And you know, the episode 1 was for his friends, the episode 2 was for Jerry, the episode 3 was for Infinity. But no, this episode was not about Rick's relationship, you know, with anyone. You know, I'm not considering it enough for really Rick's relationship with Morty, for example. Okay, they were together and that's great because the episode 3, it was just about Rick, so now during this episode we had this duo back, so it was great, but no, it was not about that. This episode was really about exploring big subjects, you know, through all of this funny story about the fact that people who are killing themselves can make spaghettis, you know, inside on this planet and are eating them, and you know, all of that. In fact, you're exploring big subjects with that, like all of the thing about, do you really want to know where your food is coming from? If you know, like, is it gonna change something or not? Is it right or wrong to eat something, you know, like it was bad things which happened to have it? It's really all of this debate, you know, about eating meat or not. You know that if you're eating meat, it means that an animal died. Are you okay with that idea? Is it right? All of the debate about is it right or wrong? All of the debate about are you okay with that idea or not? Personally, that personal dilemma that you can have. Are you an hypocrite or not with that idea? Like, are you blinding yourself with that idea or not? All of the question about having ethical meat, because that's it, you know, sometimes you're eating meat, but because this animal was killed into good conditions, if we can say that it was good conditions, it's okay. Right there, they made it, you know, that dilemma because these persons accepted, consented, you know, to kill themselves. So is it gonna make it good for you, you know, like your personal dilemma, but also for all of the things around it? We had a little things about euthanasia, also a little thing about the debate that people can have about that big subject. Like, I don't know if it's legal or not into your country, your state. If you're living in US, I know that it's different, you know, for each state. In France, you know, it's not legal. It doesn't mean that it doesn't happen, but it's still a big debate and it's still not officially legal. And, you know, sometimes people, they have to go in Switzerland, I think, you know, maybe in Belgium also, I'm not sure, you know, in other countries to do it. And right there, like, into this planet, it was not legal until maybe it can make some profits for the planet, so they legalized it after that. So, you know, it was really a question of that. So, you know, it brought something also to that debate. And we have another big subject about industries, you know, giving everything to industries, planets, governments which are depending on these industries, and the fact that it can kill also your moral compass. Because of that, you know, this spaghetti planet went wrong so quickly, you know, like evolved so badly, so quickly. So it was also a debate about that, and Rick found a solution. Like, he says that he doesn't care about all of these debates and that he doesn't want to answer to it. That I believe into it, you know, the fact that he doesn't want to answer to these debates, but he still cares about it. He cared about what they did to that planet, and he wants to repair the fault that he committed. So he made people see all of the life of these guys, so they can really realize that they were eating someone, and to discuss them about it. It worked, it functioned, and that's great for this guy, for these guys, for this planet. But after that, you know, the fact that all of our family is eating a new thing, they don't want to know where it's coming from. Rick is repeating them again and again that really the story is awful and all, and they just don't care about it, they don't want to know, they continue to eat it. Again, for me, it's coming back a little to people who decided to stop eating meat because for them it was awful, all of the thing about killing animals, but they are eating other things which are in fact also really bad, but they can't stop it, you know. Something which is gonna be awful for someone, it's not gonna be awful for someone else, and sometimes people are making compromises, you know, about it, you know, for their personal dilemmas, like, okay, I made an effort on that, I'm not gonna make an effort for that. Sometimes people, they want to know all of the truth for everything, and because of that, it's rough for them, you know. That guy, he said it, having integrity, it's also living in pain, because you can't make any compromise and you have to refuse everything, and it's not about pain, but it's about sometimes not sacrifices, but you know, big things to live with all of your life. Like, I don't know if you're following what I'm trying to say with that, but I think that it was an episode which is really great to explore all of these subjects, to not try to answer to any of them, like they are not answering to any of these debates, but they are just asking the question. And for me, it was really a great episode, and I think that it has been a long time now. For sure, in the 3 first episodes of this season 7, we didn't have anything about it, but also, you know, I'm trying to remember the season 6 and maybe even the season 5. We didn't have really episodes just about exploring a big subject, a big debate. It was funny episode, it was an episode for one character, it was a deep episode for Rick, you know, to make him evolve. It was stuff like that. In the first seasons, sometimes we had episodes to explore one big subject, but it has been a long time that we didn't have one like that, and right there they explored several big subjects in fact. It's so cool. The beginning of this season is really pleasing me because we had 2 funny independent episodes, we had one big deep episode for Rick, and now we have one episode to explore big subjects. Like, for me it's really these 4 episodes representing the DNA of Rick and Morty, what I'm expecting when I watch Rick and Morty. It's so cool, I love it so much. Tell me what did you think of this episode, of what I just said, you know, of the fact that this episode was made about that, we didn't have it for a long time. For you, did you miss it or not? Like, is it important for you to have that kind of episodes also with Rick and Morty? And for sure, what did you think about all of the subjects that they explored into this episode? I think that you understood with my review that I don't want to give my opinion about all of these debates. I just appreciate the fact that the show is asking the question, you know, for each one of them. I have my answers for sure, but I'm not gonna say them right there because I don't think that my answers, you know, are really the law and I'm right about everything and I make everything right. Not at all. I don't think so. And I don't want to say all of what I think, you know, into this video because I don't want, you know, you guys to think that I think that my opinion is the best and all. Do you understand what I mean? It's really debates, personal debates, so only you can have the answer about it, can know what is right or not according to your principles, your values, your faith also sometimes and stuff like that. So it's only for you guys to think about it if you want the answer, and that's why I think also that this episode was great because it's asking you the question but it's not giving you the answer, it's just telling you to think about it. It's cool. Okay, such a great episode. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.